Stick around for a little while and watch the best barber tutorial you're ever gonna see. First, we're gonna start off no guard lever open. So if you're not familiar with the lever, this is the lever and it controls how long or short the hair is. This lever is in the closed position now. So what I'm doing right here is starting in the open position, and I am just going to go a little bit higher than my first guideline, about 1 inch. Now I'm gonna close my lever and start at the bottom and work my way down to open, just like I just did right there. Whenever you lower the lever, then that's okay to go higher in the fade. Whenever you close the lever, you wanna start lower on the fade. You never wanna take off too much hair, so we'll always start open. That's with any guard or no guard. And now this is lever closed. I'm just creating my first guideline, and I put the lever midway, and I'm just working it down. I didn't even put that guideline in with the no guard lever open. I'm just fading it out. Now going in with my 2 guard, just to keep it dark as I can up top. So I'm gonna start off lever open and just go up about 1 inch. Now I'm gonna put on my 3 guard open, and we are just going to hit the parietal ridge right where the head starts to curve. We're just going to blend in that long hair on top with the fade as much as we can. And I'm also gonna go back in with my 1 guard right here, open to closed. I'm gonna work out that line. And this is the action that I'm pretty much doing when I'm fading. That is how you fade. You just use the levers and use the number system. So right here, I'm using my 2 guard. And this is just to knock out any of those lines I don't like, make it all flush going all the way to the top. Now, many people don't use this, but this is a concealer. I use this instead of a white pencil or a tan pencil. This leaves a good mark on the skin and is very easy to use. So you simply just rub your blade of your trimmers on that concealer, and you're going to be able to see a white mark, so you can see where your clippers just hit, because sometimes it's hard to see. And then we tend to overwork an area. Now the skin's red, whatever it may be. The name of the game is to cut hair in the least amount of strokes as possible. It's the least amount of room for error. I come back in with my clippers, lever, open, no guard, just using the side to really just detail this fade and kind of finesse some areas, just to make cut fade super, super blurry. Now, as you can see, this back part and the top of the fade just is not blended. So this is a cheat code. These are called thinning shears, and you have the teeth facing down, and you just run your comb up, keep it moving, and continuously just cut with your thinning shears. And it basically creates a manual fade. It just debulks so well, and it does so much that a guard cannot do. So now I got it kind of tamed up, and I'm gonna put in my first guideline with my trimmers. You can do this with your clippers closed or your trimmers. Just make sure you go up underneath so you don't leave a hard guideline. This is no guard open for my second guideline, going up about 1 inch. I measure my guideline based off probably half of my blade size, so maybe 1/2 inch to 1 inch. Now once my second guideline's in, I'm gonna go back to almost close, start at the bottom, and put this fade in. I'm gonna use my lever, and every time I go higher in the fade, I'm gonna lower my lever, and I'm gonna go all the way up until that guideline. Do not pass your guideline. That's what the guidelines are for. Now we're gonna put the one guard on open. Like I said, always start open, and just take your time, follow your process. So as you can see, the hair is almost growing kind of in on a sideways angle. What I meant by that is just go with the hair. So if the hair's growing sideways, we turn our clipper to cut that way, whichever way that may be. And you can never go wrong. It's always gonna be an even cut for you. This is when we finally crispen up our sides. So I'm gonna use my 2 guard to go right there around the ear and just to blend in to that thick area. 1 guard open just to catch any other hairs. This just helps that blend go way smoother. You can like make it a slope from that 0 to a 1 to a 2. It's all numeric. It's just going on a straight line up. That's what a fade is. No steps in the fade. Also, this area is a little bulky, so I'm just gonna come in with my thin shears and watch the magic. And just to fully fade it all the way from the top to the bottom, I'm gonna put my 3 on and just catch any flyaway hairs, just to give it that smooth transition. Clipper over comb is a great technique for layering hair real fast on the top part of the fade. This is gonna allow all the hair to lay on top of each other, so it's just gonna look so blended. Once I put all my fades in, that's when I go to line up afterwards. So I start at the bottom and I'm working up. You want to use the corner of your blade for this to really carve out this line and make it come out really good on the first try. Now I'm gonna go hit this outline of the beard. This part really is important for doing a beard. You don't want to make it too high and you don't want to make it too low. So you almost find like the crease in their neck. It gives people an illusion of this is where their jawline is. So just keep it as natural as possible. Now I'm gonna do the other side, and this is in real time. So this goes to show you how fast this can be done. And there you have it, folks. 8 minutes and 30 seconds and 15 nanoseconds. This method works, and it works fast. Now that I laid him back, I'm gonna apply some hot foam before I put on this hot towel. This is a real luxury service that is able to get done in around 30 to 40 minutes. So take notes and realize this is gold. This tutorial can get you to be the best barber in your city. I guarantee it. Give me a like and subscribe if you're still here. Salute to all y'all for watching me. So the main reason why I apply hot foam and a hot towel is because that allows my blade to cut this hair so smoothly. It really does cut like butter. So if you guys use a blade, try using, a hot towel or some hot foam to prep the skin because your haircuts are gonna come out way cleaner. So I'm gonna start on his lineup. I start in the middle and work either to my right or my left, depending on how I feel. Today, I felt my right, so I go ahead and go all the way to the right corner, and then I'll start back in the middle and continuously go off that line until I hit my left corner. This is gonna allow you to create a straight lineup every time with minimum amount of strokes. Now this is at the very end. Realize that I gave him a all natural haircut and he wanted enhancements. So enhancements go on top of a natural haircut. They are not a cover up. So you don't want to stay too close to the skin. A couple sprays will do. If you do too much, it looks ridiculous and fake. So my advice, use a little bit just to where you get that desired color that you're looking for and that desired blend. And yes, I did make my own corner guards with the cards. That just helps me make sure that corner is super, super sharp. Much love to all y'all that made it to the end of my video. This is my tutorial on how to do a low temp on a white client with straight hair. If you have any recommendations on what you want me to do next, please let me know in the comments, and I got you.
Boy, Cheddar doesn't miss.